In this video, I'm going to help you conquer the fears that we all have to using a metronome. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to conquer and use this metronome. All right, let's stop that right there. All right, I'm Terry Carter, and welcome to ukelikethepros. Okay, we'll explain this in a second. But anyway, I want to show you or help you conquer how to use this, the metronome. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have this one. I got this one out because it has a voice on it, but you might have it on your phone or you might have it a little separate metronome. But you gotta use them. You're gonna get better because music is all about time and rhythm. And the better your time is, the more solid your rhythm is, the more enjoyable music is, and the more other people want to play with you. So if you're ready, let's get into the 5 tips on how to conquer a metronome. All right, the first tip on how to use a metronome is just use it. That's the tip. You got to use it. Don't be scared of it. It's going to be hard at first. You're probably going to feel like, I think this thing's broken. I think it's slowing down. The tendency is for us is to speed up. Right? Most of us probably have that. If that's you, drop a comment below. But use it, even if it's uncomfortable. Continue to use it and use it and use it, and it gets better and easier over time. The second tip here on how to use a metronome, and by the way, it doesn't matter if you have a metronome on the phone or an external metronome, something like this, where this is a Dr. Beat. I'll talk about why I have this here in a second. So it doesn't matter what kind of metronome you have. Maybe you have those old ones that click, click, click back and forth. That's fine. Start slow.
Start slow.
All right, so the tendency is we want to play fast. We want to keep on playing fast, but start slow. I'm not sure. Maybe go down to 80. Now, what does 80 mean? 80 beats per minute. That means that thing's going to click 80 times in a minute, BPMs. There you go. I'll tell you what that was here in a little bit, because that's one of the tips. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now, if that's too fast for you, slow it down either. Get down to 70, get down to 60, but start slow and then build your tempo. All right, the third tip here on how to use a metronome is count out loud. You may seem silly at first. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I'm rushing. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now, the nice thing, and this is why I have this Dr. Beat right here, is this Dr. Beat has an option on it to go
1 and 2 and 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. So this one comes with a voice. If you know of an app metronome that has a voice in it, drop that comment below. All right, the next tip here on how to use a metronome, I think this is number 4, is accent beat 1. So most metronomes have this function where you can 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The nice thing about that accent on beat 1 is you always know, even if you get lost, whether you're strumming, soloing, doing scales, doing some music reading, you know always where 2, 3, 4, boom, 2, 3, 4. You always know what beat 1 is, and if you get off, you can get right back on track. All right, the next one here, number 5 of ways you can conquer the metronome is subdivide. Subdivide, subdivide, subdivide. Now, what does that mean? Instead of just counting like
1,
this.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're going to subdivide, meaning you're going to count the ands in between. As a matter of fact, this one can have a voice here.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Now, notice how fast that one. I'm going to go back to the regular metronome here. If we go back to this here, let me pull this up. 2, 3, 4. All I got to do on this one is I got to just simply go here, go to 8th notes. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And what the subdividing does is helps you get back on track and know exactly where you are in the measure. All right, now I said 5. I'm going to give you one bonus one here. Number 6, when you're practicing with the metronome, practice at different tempos. Don't always choose 80, 80, 80, because then you're going to get really good at playing 80, but you might be really sucky at playing at 65 or playing at 90 or at playing 100. So practice at different tempos And that's going to help you really lock in that metronome. All right, so this is what I was talking about, the 5 tips. I actually gave you 6. All right, as you get better at this, all right, as you continue to grow. And by the way, backing tracks are very similar to metronomes because backing tracks are usually created with a solid beat, but there is something different about a metronome. Really practice on the metronome and backing tracks, but really try to conquer how to use this metronome. All right, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a comment if you got anything out of it. This is Terry Carter. I'm Uke Like the Pros. By the way, this is my guitar channel, Rock Like the Pros. I wanted a red shirt today. I couldn't find my Uke Like the Pros, so I decided to use my Rock Like the Pros. And just so you know, we have the ukulele content, ukelikethepros.com. We have the guitar content, Rock Like the Pros. If you need a ukulele, well, this one's mine. My Pop's Pineapple Sundae. Whew, how fabulous is this? Store.ukelikethepros.com for all that. So I appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoyed this, got something out of it, and can keep practicing. Keep practicing. Like my first tip, use it. Use a metronome, use it again, keep using it. It will get easier over time. All right, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.